All right. Got my dog here in the building. Got my dog here in the transaction. Jackson, aka Titus. I know him as Titus. We go back, y'all. Hey guys, y'all coming on in. We gonna give everybody a few seconds to come on in. You seen it on Facebook? That share. You watching this on YouTube? Hit that like, hit that share button. You watching this on the Marvinsportsandlife Facebook page? Hit that like and that share button. You guys that's running the numbers up. Hey, everybody loving it. Everybody happy. They look good. Shout out to Rudy the Barber. We doing this episode at To the Bone Barbershop, located here in Orangeburg. Always get an address. Just look up To the Bone Barbershop, ask for Rudy or JB. The guys in here, they doing the thing. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Hey, now, this been a long way. It's been a long time coming. Mm-hmm. We were talking off the air how fate is crazy. How fate kind of made this thing happen. Yeah. Just coincidence. First of all, me and you suffered a loss last weekend.
Yeah, we did. You know
our team, aka the Green Bay Packers. He's a Packers fan too.
Yeah.
So before we get this thing started, you think Rodgers is gonna stay with us? You think Rodgers is gonna leave?
I think Rodgers leaving.
You think?
I think Rodgers leaving. And bro, I swear, I want to go with Rodgers. I want to go with Rodgers, man, for real.
Hey, my son asked me the son saying,
I don't know.
My son asked me, Daddy, if Aaron Rodgers leave, are we still Packers fans? I said, son, we Packers fans first, then Aaron Rodgers fans. So he's like, I don't know. I said, we're gonna stick with it.
I just say it's hard to say.
Okay.
It's hard to say for me.
So everybody seen the show. Hey guys, this is episode 77. And guys, if you want to, you see all the episodes, you see all his Facebook, social media, YouTube things in the link above. So if you want to check him out, if you're not familiar with his music, hit the links above after the interview. You're just gonna get to know him. So who is Titus? Because I know Titus, but before you wrap it, who is Titus?
Man, Titus is the kid from Marshall Elementary.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Clark Middle School.
Okay. For sure.
OW High School.
For sure.
That's Titus.
For sure. Okay. So where were you? So you was born in the Burg.
Yeah.
Born in the Burg. So let me ask you a question now. I think so. Did you move to the fairgrounds or you born in the fairgrounds?
I mean, it's tricky. I moved there, but you know what I'm saying? I was way too young to remember.
Okay, so
basically,
I'm
born and raised.
Okay, so we talking how old were you? We talking like 3 or 4?
Younger than that.
Okay, oh yeah, you born in the fairgrounds then. Okay, so this is my question. Shout out to everybody in the fairground. Let me tell you something. Don't nobody ride harder. Y'all and maybe the drive.
Yeah,
y'all that may be the drive, especially back in the day.
That's a lot of history.
Yeah,
because both sides got a lot of history.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all boys definitely rode hard for y'all. So, what kind of kid? If I was to ask somebody, an old elementary school teacher or a classmate, how would they describe you as a child, like elementary age child, not elementary age?
I started off quiet. You know
okay.
What I'm saying? Back then I was a quiet kid. I was kind of shy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't talk much.
Okay. Quiet.
But you know what I'm saying? I got a little feisty after that.
Okay. So did you play ball and did you play Pop Warner?
Yeah.
Okay. What team you play for at Pop Warner?
I was on the Chiefs.
In the Chiefs. Okay.
I was on the Chiefs.
You was quarterback then too, or you was something else?
I was a little bit of everything. I was receiver, cornerback, and quarterback.
Yeah,
I used to run the shotgun. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, because at that age, when you athlete, they're just gonna put you anywhere, like just make a play, and they're gonna wish for the best. Okay, so so how was your grades in elementary school?
Elementary school, I was pretty much A's and B's in elementary school.
That's what's up. So who? And I always give shots to So who's in the house? Mom, dad, grandma. Who's in the house?
My grandma raised me.
Grandma raised you. Shout out to grandma. Shout out to grandma. Shout out to Mama Love too. We can go in there. So elementary school, A's and B's. You on it?
Yeah.
Good kid. How was it this time in the fairgrounds? Everybody just outside playing.
Yeah.
It wasn't no trouble yet.
Playing for real. It wasn't no trouble. Well, I can't really say
at that age.
I mean, at that age, I was good at school. I was a knucklehead outside of school.
Okay.
But I wasn't getting in no real trouble.
Okay, just kid stuff. Kid stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to elementary school. Did anything happen in elementary school? Like that. When I say elementary school, I'm talking about during that time frame. Do you think that was a life-changing event during that time?
Man, I remember it had to been like around 4th grade.
Okay.
And RP my homie Rara, you know what I'm saying, Rasheen Walker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people know him, but you know what I'm saying, we was like this.
Okay.
In elementary school, he used to stay in Marshall Apartments. And I used to stay up the road. That's fairground stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we used to walk to school, you know what I'm saying? Kids don't know nothing about this nowadays, but we used to walk to school.
It's right there.
So I used to meet him right by Marshall Apartments.
Right.
And then we'd go to the end of the road and had a crossing guard.
Oh, hold on now. That's still a nice little walk for elementary. It ain't far, but that's a nice little walk.
Yeah, it is a nice little walk.
For elementary school kids. So y'all walk to school every day. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, okay.
But me and him was click tight. We was homeboys back then. So that was my first best friend, really.
Okay.
So it was like we used to walk to school together. But one day after school, he, you know what I'm saying, he the one introduced me to probably doing some of the first little devilish things I had done, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the first thing we done, I remember they built the plaza right there by the two white ladies. They got the little twins. They got the little shop right there.
Correct.
And they built that little plaza back there with the hair salon at.
Yep.
Yeah. As soon as they built that, man, we was just walking through that one day, and they dared me to throw a brick through the glass. I threw a brick through the glass. We got to running, the alarm and going off and everything. So that was elementary school. Oh man, y'all was some devils little kids. It wasn't all bad, man. Okay. It wasn't all bad, but that was really.
And what grade was this? If you had to guess.
This was like I think it was summer after 4th grade.
So you like 9.
Either 3rd or 4th grade.
Woo. And these kids not understand that. So think about this now. It's a pack of y'all 9 and 10 years old just walking around.
Yeah.
You don't see that no more.
No.
you do not see that no more.
No.
You better see grown-ups walking. Okay. So that what you say was your, like, I don't want to say it. I always call them off the porch moments, but that was your first like taste of like.
Just, I don't know. I feel like it was my first taste of doing something sinister and to get away with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It felt like
it's a high, really.
Yeah, it is. It's an adrenaline rush. I had got a kick out of that.
Okay.
So from that point, I don't think I was afraid to really do nothing really.
So it kept going. Okay, so so when you guys get to middle school, are y'all still best friends in middle school?
Nah.
Okay.
We start to, you know what I'm saying, get to know other people, and then life. Just period, his situation was a little different from mine.
Correct.
So I don't, you know what I'm saying, people, we kind of strayed away. I think they moved or something like that.
Life just happened. Yeah. So when you get the clock, cause see, you a year behind me.
Yeah.
So when you get the clock, is that when you start taking ball serious?
No. I was still taking football serious.
Yeah, I know football.
Yeah. 5th grade, I was still playing city league.
You know what happened? That's right. Because see, when we was in middle school, the 5th grade was really at the middle school. Okay, you're right.
So couldn't play football.
You could not play football. School. Correct.
Yeah. So no matter of fact, the last time I played was 4th grade. I didn't play 5th grade year. So I had already got to middle school, but I ain't played my 5th grade year for the city league.
Okay.
So I just was
wait.
figuring out middle school then.
Okay.
But that 6th grade year,
you play.
A lot of people I played with, they continued to play city league. I went straight to
you played for A or B?
I played for B team.
Okay, you using
Clark
that?
B team.
You use that? I was Clark
Yeah.
A. We was a middle team. We was a middle school team. We were running the score up middle school, and we did nothing but run the ball. Rest in peace, Terrence Nails. And
Terrence, for sure. Rest in peace, Terrence, bro. That boy was a beast. 27
sweep, 28 sweep, and we ran the snot out the ball.
Hey, but you know who our quarterback was?
Tronny.
Exactly.
Tronny.
I'm trying to tell you. Tronny was a beast.
Tronny.
Shout out my boy Tronny.
Yeah, shout out Tronny. Yeah, Tronny was
on. Man, shout out Tronny.
Yeah, Tronny was on BT, and our quarterback was crazy. Josh August.
Word.
Shout out Josh.
Word. Shout out Josh.
For those of you who don't know, Josh was the only Puerto Rican boy on the football team.
Yeah.
Shout out Josh. Okay, so you come on. So that means you end up starting because Tronny was a quarterback for 2 years or just one? I think he's a quarterback for 1 year.
D'Angelo was our quarterback my 6th grade year.
You're right, because D'Angelo year ahead of me. You're right.
Yeah, D'Angelo was our quarterback my 6th grade year.
Yeah.
And you remember Darius?
Yeah.
You remember Darius? He was our linebacker and the fullback. And Rob Davis was our running back.
Shout out Rob. Shout out Rob.
Man.
Shout out Rob.
Shout out Rob Davis.
Shout out Rob. I know Rob. Don't get me. Shout out Rob. Rob on the fastest bow-legged summer gun ever.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get the clock. So that means your 8th grade. So your 8th grade year, did you transition to quarterback? What did you play? What did you play then?
8th grade, I transitioned to quarterback.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Did you take off? Because at that time I was already
when we started training and all that year, I was going out for a receiver.
Okay.
I was going out for a receiver. When I started in 6th grade, I was a DB. I was cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? I started doing that. But 8th grade, I started out as a receiver. And, we just practicing routes.
Yeah.
Practicing routes. I run a route. Coach Thompson. That was our coach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ran a route, caught the ball, routine.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened, I threw the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
So Coach Thompson stopped practice. He was like, hold on. So he was like, man, throw the ball. So I threw the ball, you know what I'm saying? So now he got me, he asked me, like, you know these plays?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yeah, I know what the plays. I'm like, you watch what the quarterback do? Like, you think you know what the quarterback do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I think I can do what I think I can do that. He be like, man, run a couple plays. I ran a couple plays.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what happened after that.
You took whose spot you took? Let's talk about that.
Hey,
you took somebody's spot there. Whose spot you took?
I don't want to say whose spot I took. But see, we all grown now, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's
football. Hey, shout out my boy Yola, man.
Oh, you took Yola.
Hey.
You took Yoda spot. You took a spot. You took a spot.
Hey.
Man, let me tell you this. Yoda. Shout out Yoda. Me and Yoda had a conversation probably a few months ago about some stuff that happened. I was already going, and some football stuff that happened that I was not aware of.
Yeah.
And I let him know I was very disappointed that I did not know. It's just all football stuff.
Yeah.
Had transpired. He couldn't play no more. But shout out Yoda.
Yeah, man. Shout out Yoda.
Hey, this football trash talk. This ain't that ain't no.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something real. I think Yoda was left-handed too. Yoda had a gun. Yoda could throw better than me, actually, bro. I don't know what it was. I had a nice arm on me, but it's like.
Do you think Yoda just took it?
Yoda was like I think Yoda was in the 6th grade.
But to be fair to you though, but Yoda had probably been playing quarterback the whole time.
Yeah.
You transitioned to quarterback.
I had never really played the quarterback. Like I done ran some shotgun and ran the ball, but I never really
played quarterback.
Passer, you know.
So you was an athlete. You didn't get the chance to get to learn. Well, as you caught on to get to learn the mechanics of quarterback.
I had a crash course, and then I just went. The game was like next week.
That's middle school ball for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to middle school, you do your thing. Now let me tell you what I remember now. You correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
I remember you coming to OW.
Okay.
Because you behind me and you were in the B team.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you playing B team. B team was quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Now this is all I remember of Titus in football. Did you come to JV or you stopped at the B team?
I came to JV.
Came to JV. Did you play after that though?
No.
Okay.
Not after JV.
Now this what happened. This is all I remember. Titus come no W. Cause so if you want, you did B team that year you came. I didn't play my sophomore year, then I my junior year. I remember you playing football for B team, JV. Then what happened after that? It's like this is my thing now. This is my thing. The show love. This is the thing I always about people. I've been involved. One I can say about me, we all with this. I'll just say we all. I don't want to say knucklehead stuff, but this is the thing. Even knucklehead, we just say we all. Everybody had different set of friends, but when you cool, people respect you. No matter the set of friends you had, is always was cool.
Yeah.
And I remember, I like, what's going on, Titus? Like, bro, I was like, Titus just like, not gonna say change because you always with love. But some of my partners didn't feel the same way about you, boy. You were bringing pressure.
Yeah.
You bringing pressure. But see, I tell people this my thing. Hey, always been cool with me, but boy, they didn't feel the same way. I'm like, man, I like, what happened? So now this when you come and say, what?
all that pretty much transition after JV years, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I made my transition. I was
that's 10th grade. That's
10th grade.
Okay.
10th grade. I played the full football season.
Mm-hmm.
Then went to basketball season.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was always busy. I always played every year.
You did.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
So you and Rob played together.
Football.
So Rob was probably your quarterback. Rob Fields.
Rob Fields.
Rob behind you.
Rob was our quarterback.
Rob, yeah.
Yeah, Rob was our quarterback for
Shout out, Rob. I'm gonna get at you too, Rob.
Man. Rob, he was I forgot about that.
Yeah. Rob broke that hand. Rob ain't never touched a football again. I think he put a hand on something.
Something happened.
He ain't never touched a football again.
That was right. You right. I forgot about that. Yeah, shout out Rob, man. That dude an amazing athlete too.
Yeah, he's still playing ball overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you stop playing ball, cause this thing, our friends are who our friends are. We from wherever we from. So, what do you think was the major transition? I'm just asking you if you can look back at it now as being an adult. What do you think happened and make you was like, man, forget ball. I'm about to just be outside. I'm gonna use the word outside loosely, and you can say it or not say whatever you want to say after that. What made you say, man, I'm tired of this ball thing. I just want to be outside. Cause you still was going to school. Yeah,
on some real. Cause I almost thought about leaving school too. But, on some real, like at that point, in my mid teenage years, I don't know. It was just like I just felt like I wanted some freedom. I got tired of being obligated. You know what I'm saying? The stuff I felt like it wasn't really. I didn't feel like it was benefiting me at that time. You know what I'm saying? When it actually was. If I look back at it.
Yeah, but now you look back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At the time, I just felt like it wouldn't benefit me because at the time I had done got a little taste of money and I just wanted, you know what I'm saying, be free to do as I please. I can have some time to get me some money. I can have some time to chase girls. I can, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And that's what really drove me away from that. It felt like I started living life for real.
Now I got a question. Now we can answer it because this is over. My God, this is over 20. That's over 20 years ago. Not 20 years ago. That's over 17 years. Oh,
about 15
years ago. So that's a long time ago. You talking about working or working? You see, you start making money.
Oh yeah, back then that was, you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Like
like working
in the streets for it.
Okay, I got
basically,
you.
Like,
I got you.
Just whatever, because it ain't all. It wasn't all about like trying to be a dealer or nothing like that. It just, you know what I'm saying?
Money.
We had all kind of hustles. We was doing anything to get $1. I was throwing parties and everything.
Yeah, your boy. I never done a fairground party. Shout out everybody for the fairgrounds. I know y'all is.
Yeah, but we were booking clubs and throwing parties.
Team parties?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, right? You talking about in my high school? No. Still there? Yeah. No. Not at the time.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm still in that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
So, man. But basically, around that time is like I I wasn't full-fledged into that.
Okay. Yeah, I thought about doing that time.
Yeah, I wasn't full-fledged into it, but I had done dabbled a little bit.
Stick your foot in a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's so funny.
And so it was petty, but you know, little things you can do.
Yeah.
And just knowing like I couldn't do this before. I'm older now and I feel like I can move how I wanna.
So I got a question now. This is where the heartbreaking part comes in. So now, cause I know grandma see it. See it. And so how does grandma come to you and like Titus or whatever she call you? She might not, cause she might got a nickname for you.
TJ.
TJ, what's going on? I know cause all our parents they had that talk with us. I see you changing. What's going on? Did mama had that talk with you?
Yeah, we talk.
I know, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about that talk like.
Yeah, I mean, you know, cause that's when I started to get into a little more things, and and that's when my name started to ring a little more, and you would hear things about.
Okay.
Yeah, she definitely had that talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, one thing about my grandma stayed on all of us, all her grandsons.
Okay,
like, she stayed on us, but I guess she seen me like transitioning.
Yeah,
to that age to where I think I can do what I want, and even by that time, I had to move out my grandma's house and move with my aunt.
Oh, okay.
I definitely made a train. I had a little more freedom over here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was able to be the age I was. It still had too many restrictions at my grandma's house, and I probably needed that.
But see now you see, cause grandma really, like, boy, I'm putting these restrictions on you to better your future. Man, let me tell you, so we all been there. Everybody said they ain't been there. I think, well, I can't say the line. Some people just don't get to act it out. Yeah. I went through my little phase too, but okay, so you get through that. But you graduated.
Yeah.
But so even with that, you still knew I got to finish. So when you finished school, did you finish school for you, or you finished school for your grandma? Be honest.
Man, I did that for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Rest in peace, my grandma, but I really did that for me.
Okay.
Because, man, I had to spare myself the embarrassment for real. I would, you know what I'm saying? I just couldn't take the fact that I would probably not graduate with the people that I came into my class with. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm somebody, you know what I'm saying? I thought much more of myself, you know what I'm saying? I thought enough of myself to be like, I'm gonna do what I need to do to get out on time. And that's exactly what I did. I ended up finishing my senior year with early dismissal.
Bruh,
I was so behind on credits. I bust my tail to, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's the thing people don't get. Like, you can still do, but you know what? That's it. Sometimes I look at school, I was not the best student. But but as long as I just did enough to get out of high school, and I ended up going to college, and I messed up there, but I ended up going back and finishing. But you still knew I'm gonna be out here, but let me go ahead and get this high school diploma. Do this for me. Yeah. And you had the wherewithal to say, I want to finish in my class because I know I'm somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm glad you did that. So all right. So you finished high school. When you finish high school, do you have any plans of life after high school, or are you just like, I'm just gonna figure it out?
After high school, I ain't really had no plans. I ain't had no plans, man. My senior year, I started like recording, making music.
Well, you making music since back then.
Yeah, man. I was making music before that. I was making music before that. I recorded my first song when I was like 12. We used to record on cassette tapes, stuff like that.
Man, bro, you make it sound old.
Yeah. We used to record it on cassette tapes. They always used to have the little stereos.
Yeah.
Where it had the mic on it.
Yeah, and you can record.
You could record, you know what I'm saying? We used to record 103.9 and get the little mixtapes. That's how you make mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know nothing about this.
Y'all don't know
some of y'all
don't know nothing about this, y'all.
Some of y'all might know about this.
And them girls would call in, the high school call in. Yeah. They call in all that. They would record themselves. Yeah. Oh my, like y'all don't know nothing about that.
But yeah, that's how we started off recording songs and stuff, man. Like on the cassette tape. Then about around say 15, I recorded my I actually recorded. I went in the studio, well, not an actual studio, but
somebody's house studio.
My partner, he had it set up just like a studio though. You know what I'm saying? And he was a producer, so that was the first time I actually got behind a microphone and recorded to where it was structured the right way and recorded the right way. So I was like 14 or 15 then. But so that was my first actual recording.
That's crazy. But you know what, to be fair, I told somebody, and you remember this time, even though W wasn't like no artistic school, or they were probably the only school that I know where cats had beef and mixtapes with each other at the school and sold them at the high school.
Yeah, and that's where I got my hunger from. And that's when I wanted to put my stuff out.
Yeah,
because I was seeing this, and
shout out Dion, Gabe, and them boys.
Yeah, shout out all them boys. But they was before us.
Yeah.
But all the little crews as far as like 06, 05.
Yeah. I'm on 5.
7 era, like right up in there. You had your cats from New York. You had a couple people from New York, and that's where it really started from. It was a couple folks from New York.
Let me tell you something.
They had their mixtape series going around, and it was just like they was basically like challenging the South, like we couldn't rap. And I was just like, I've been doing this since I was 10 years old, bro. I really could do this, but I was shy. You know what I'm saying?
But you still did it though.
I was shy to do it, but then
you were shy, but you was difficult. People
had already recorded. People ain't know that. There was stuff recorded already. Like I was already recording. People just didn't know that.
They just ain't because I didn't know.
I wasn't recording consistently, but I had them recorded a few things.
Okay, so you go in the studio. Let me tell you. Let me ask you. Hey guys, I got some New York family members. I got some New York, a few homos from New York. Ain't nothing worse than a New York nigga. They think, oh my God, it'd be like,
hip hop started there, so they got real
my God, they almost make you hate it sometimes. It's a few that don't push that line, but man, it's a few it'd be like, man, forget New York.
But see, and that's what I'm saying. That's a Southerner.
Yeah,
about being a Southerner and you the rapper, like you the one being critiqued.
Yeah. Because then you gotta think about it. And that whole time I had the whole Dipset movement. Yeah. I messed with Dipset, but Dipset wasn't crapping on the South, and I use the word crapping just for that's me cutting myself. So, but that was crazy. So because I remember that. Shout out to the Dub for being ahead of his time. Because I don't know the high school that was dropping beef mix CDs and selling them at the high school.
Yeah,
and then you hear it, you got to come in with another track and. I might know maybe some fist fights, but I don't remember nobody really like. I don't ever remember nothing really going like next level. I don't remember like no beef, no wax beef going like next level.
No, I think back then we was
just rapping.
We was just really
I got no disrespectful.
Out rap each other. Yeah, getting disrespectful.
But nobody.
Because I used to get real disrespectful.
I believe
that's how I figured I would get everybody attention.
It worked.
It worked.
Okay, so you at the high school. So what you do at high school? Did you job, the workforce, or you just?
I'm trying to figure out. No, I didn't. I ain't caught no job right after high school.
Okay.
So what I did was, I was like, I'm tired of the burg. I'm tired of Orangeburg. I was like, I want to get out of here and do something different. And my brother, you know what I'm saying? My brother was in the Navy. And but he was stationed in Jacksonville, Florida. He was living in Jacksonville, Florida. So you know what I'm saying? He hit me with a little proposition, like come down here, you know what I'm saying? Try to get settled, try to find you a job and everything like that. And I went with it. I was like, you know what? I'm with it. I was always somebody that wanted to try something new and try to better myself or try to see, you know what I'm saying? Try to capture any kind of opportunity I could, but I felt like that was an opportunity. I say that's a bigger city. I done been there before. I know how the city is. I love to go to Florida. I you know what I'm saying? I was partially raised up in Florida, you know what I'm saying? You spend summers with my daddy.
Okay.
But
what part?
Tampa.
Okay.
Bradenton.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
That's what Marvinsportsandlife for. Found out things we didn't know.
Yeah.
So how long you did that for? To stay with your brother?
Man, I ain't stayed with him for I ain't stayed there for like more than 2 months.
Was it his rules or the bird who kept calling you back? Which one was it?
It was a little bit of everything. it wasn't really no rules. It wasn't really no rules because I was staying on Arlington, in Arlington, that's Jacksonville area. I was staying in Arlington. That's where my brother was staying at. And it wasn't really nothing for me to do over there. Plus, my brother used to work every day, so I ain't had no transportation to go nowhere. Wasn't really no jobs around there for me to go sign no applications at or nothing like that. So I went off at Atlantic. That's still on the south side of Jacksonville. I went and I used to spend the weekends with my aunt at my aunt's house. I had my cousin over there. You know what I'm saying? So we close in age range. So you know what I'm saying? That's like we raised up together partially, but he was staying in Florida, we was staying in South Carolina. So they always just come visit on summertime too, but we was already click tight automatically. So when I got there, you know what I'm saying, I felt at home already. Plus when I linked up with my cousin, you know what I'm saying?
I got you. Let me show you some other parts.
Yeah, but I was like, we did all that. But yeah, I stayed for like 2 months, man. I was speedballing. I was young. I was already on the street. You know what I'm saying? On the street stuff. I went there on the street stuff. Linked up with another street cat, my cousin. You know what I'm saying? And I was speedballing, and I slowed down and I watched that, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna crash out here. Yeah. And I don't really know nobody out here like that yet. If I keep going how I'm going, I'm gonna crash out here. So my brother ain't wanted me to leave. They thought my best opportunity would have been to stay. So I just made up an excuse on why I wanted to go back. I came back.
It never went. We shut the visit. We went to visit.
No, I eventually went back. Okay. I actually moved back. You know what I'm saying? I had moved my whole family there. Okay, well that's different because that time you moved. So that's a whole different. Yeah, that was years later.
Yeah. Okay, so you come back. Hey man, I'm telling you something. It's people think it's crazy, and it sounds so crazy. Sometimes the bird can have a pull on people, and it can turn into a good thing. Now, it's not gonna be a bad thing, but when the bird will pull you back,
I was comfortable here.
Boy, the bird will pull you back.
It was that big city. It was like I can't really move how I want to because everything's so far away. You got to have a whip. Yep. I ain't had no whip, and then I couldn't find no job because it wasn't but so many jobs in the area that we used to go looking. So it wasn't none of those calling me back. It was like, how I'm gonna get started to this place. But dang. But the bird, it had a hold on me.
So how old are you at this time?
I'm still 18.
Dang, you never hold like that. Okay, you're still 18. All right. So at what point? So what happens like between 18? So when does it? So at this time, you still playing music? You still taking music serious? You just living life, just doing whatever you're doing.
Man, look, I was already taking my music serious. Okay. I was taking my music serious ever since the little high school little beef with all the other crews and stuff like that. I was taking it serious. I consider myself taking it serious. Okay. Shout out to Inga Clark, man. You know what I'm saying? That's who I really started recording with. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Jerashi Jenner. You remember Jerashi?
Sounds familiar. I ain't sure.
Yeah, he used to be my producer, man, named Grizzly. But shout out to them guys, man, because Jerashi convinced me to talk to Inga, and when I got with Inga, that's when I really started recording consistently, and actually I put out my first whole tape. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. But after that I was already taking the music serious. So while we were still in, was this high school or post high school? But anyway, I think around post high school, almost probably after graduation, I already had a song, and everybody know about the song called Roy. Not the version y'all may know, but
the world famous Roy. Yeah. Well, he is from the country, and I ain't want no country niggas coming at me talking about he from the country. We know Roy from the country, but everybody else. But when the world sees him, this says Orangeburg. Yeah. To be honest.
All right, so Roy had a dance called the Roy, and that you know what I'm saying, that spread across the city, and then it spread across the state, and then it spread across the region like wildfire. But in the beginning, it was never a Roy song that ever existed.
It did not.
People just knew the dance.
And they did it to the
popular songs to do it to whatever they could do it to best.
And when that took off was the spaceships with
Jeezy and Fabo.
Yep.
Jeezy and Fabo, but yeah, I'm actually the first person to ever make an original song to the dance.
You know what's crazy about that? Or don't make no sense? And this might just be me. Now that you're saying this, might be me being biased. How we let a dude from the Met? Where he from? Ain't he from the Met?
Who, the dude?
Yeah.
What's his name? JQ?
Yeah. Ain't he from like the Met? I don't know where you're from.
I think he's from like Norway or something like that.
Okay, never mind. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's close enough. Never mind. I thought he was somewhere far away. So
he out the country.
Okay, never mind. Okay, he good then. He good then. Never mind. I was about to say, hold on.
See, hey, I'm gonna tell you some real history with that situation and that song and all of that, man. It was a lot of stories and history behind that song. So you can't. That's why back then when it was actually going on, the streets never really did give him that crown. It was like a shout out to him though. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mo from State House Records. You know what I'm saying? They the one that took off with that. But they made it popular, and you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of them boys for doing that. So but the history behind it was like, you know what I'm saying? In Cope where Roy used to live at, and it's like my granddad and Nathaniel Sims, he owned property out there. You know what I'm saying? In that same little field out there by Eddie Stowe, little middle school, primary school or something like that.
That's a
country. The baseball field. You know what I'm saying? My granddaddy used to own that. So yeah, that's where Roy, you know what I'm saying, resided at. He come up at. And my cousin and my uncle, and that's where they stayed at for years and years. Okay. So they grew up around him. So we got like direct ties to Roy. So they always knew that dance coming out of Cope, coming out of the countryside. Like
he been doing it for years.
Yeah, so my cousin then brought that back to Orangeburg, really. You know what I'm saying? They started doing it in our neighborhood and showing us that, and it started to pick up, and it started to spread. And a lot of people out Cope side and from off that side that was dealing with those guys, they was doing it. You know what I'm saying? And they really know the origins of it. So when the dude JQ had took off with the song, a lot of people was taking sides because as far as original people that started the music for it, I was that. So everybody off that side that was original that came up around Roy and knew exactly where it came from, they sided with me.
Okay, so hold on. Hey, this is an exclusive now. This
sided with me.
This exclusive. So and at that time, because somebody put in here, I forgot about names. I forgot about your old rap name now. Somebody in here said, I forgot who it was. Might have been on a YouTube comment say, shout out Wild Child.
Yeah.
Somebody just shout out Wild Child. So at that time, you go my Wild Child at that time?
Yeah.
Okay. Bruh. It's exclusive. Marvinsportsandlife exclusive. There's definitely gonna be a clip.
Yeah, I was Wild Child at that time.
You are the first person to make a Roy record.
Yeah. And I had it on Hot 103.9 with H-Dub. You know the 6 o'clock.
Yes.
You remember the original 6 o'clock song?
Yeah, could you had the
our song actually kind of came after that. After the original 6 o'clock song. It's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, what time is it?
Our song came after that. And I got to look in my files. If I find it, I'll send it to you.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the bird. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, the bird.
I'm just on my YouTube channel. I gotta
find that. Hey, the bird. I ain't gonna lie. The bird. I'm kind of upset with y'all because I did not realize that Wild Child, we're called Wild Child Title, was the first one to have a bird song on record. Well, a Roy song on record.
Yeah.
Somebody. Shout out to exclusive to this P-Rod. Oh, Paul, man, that Paul. Man, Paul, you on the YouTube thing, and you threw me off. Hey, shout out, Paulie. Because I saw the XQTV thing. Somebody said, you watched it. I remember that. Of course, she remember that.
Yeah.
But bro, I'm telling you, I'm kind of mad and annoyed because it's so crazy how I think as far as the bird, we know Roy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that right now.
Yeah.
Well, we know Roy.
Yeah.
And I was in Charlotte one weekend.
Yeah.
These girls was from either Brooklyn or Bronx, one of the B's.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Where you from?" I said, "What place? You probably know about it." She said, "Where you from?" I said, "The Bird." She said, "We know about the Bird." Roy. These girls, they had to be either Dominican or Puerto Rican, not too.
Yeah.
They from New York, and they said, "I know about the Bird."
Yeah.
The Roy.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm kind of high right now. So why did you think I gotta hit the record now?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I gotta hit the record now. And why did you think that your record didn't go like his record did?
All right.
And what year is this? It's like 08, right?
This is 06.
06. You fresh out. Okay, so
I wasn't even all the way out when I recorded that song. I wasn't all the way out of high school yet. It was warming up. It was probably around spring when I did that.
Mm-hmm.
06.
Okay.
But back then, Inga, he used to have the YouTube channel and stuff, and our play used to go up like crazy back then. So he used to put our music and stuff out.
Okay.
But yeah, we had already started putting it out. It had already started circulating. So I started we started generating a couple shows for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So after that, I graduated.
Mm-hmm.
After I graduated, I moved to Jacksonville. That's what happened. I moved to Jacksonville, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't had the same traction I had because I was starting off fresh. I ain't had no movement. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no following there.
And you disappeared.
And plus, I disappeared. Plus, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had nobody to really like carry the torch like I would. You know what I'm saying? Because I was the creator. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody would have pushed it like I would.
Like you, because it's your song.
Yeah. So that's really what happened. Because when I came back, I just like I said, I was only gone for like a couple months.
That's all it take, though.
Yeah. When I came back, and I started back recording, back with Inga.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Bruh, you ain't gonna believe this. Look at this." They had a video out, and that was the original State House video with their original Roy song. And by the time we saw that, it was already almost at 1 million plays on YouTube. See, back then I ain't used to have a YouTube or Facebook or
and a million plays back then on YouTube was way more thin because everybody, like you said, everybody didn't have access to YouTube. YouTube wasn't as on your phones and stuff like that. People, you looking at YouTube on a laptop.
Yeah, but I don't know. It probably was a little easier to hit 1 million views back then because it was still a little, you know what I'm saying, newer.
I think they wasn't hiding your. I don't want to talk too much stuff because this screen on YouTube right now, and sometimes your certain words are tricking. I just say the analytics weren't as complicated as they are now.
Yeah,
but bruh, I'm not gonna lie to you, bruh. She got a lot of interviews, but I did not. Ain't no cap. I did not know this.
Yeah,
I did not know this.
Yeah.
So you can never do shoulda, woulda, coulda. But do you believe? I know what I believe just me in the story. Do you believe if you would have stayed in the Bird and pushed it, do you think yours would have went? I don't know who would have backed it, but you think?
I think I possibly could have went up with it. I think I possibly could have went up with it because I just had I had so much ammo for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I had way more songs than that one.
But so I'm asking you a question.
I actually did a whole mixtape for the Roy, with nothing but Roy songs.
So let me tell you this. Now this is me just thinking, and I guess at that time, like we said, we talking about an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
There's nobody's got this far as the music business.
Yeah.
Especially this time, you didn't think it made sense. We talking about just music now. To start a music Roy beef with Jaquan, like I'm the real Roy creator. Here go my track and still push your track.
I ended up attempting to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I tried to make my rebuttals, you know what I'm saying? I mentioned things in certain little interviews, or made video clips of certain things. I even we even got Roy on the phone and recorded that on the song. Like, I don't have that no more, but we got Roy on the phone to let him know, to let everybody know who was the originators, who he know to be the first ones to start the music. And he was vouching, you know what I'm saying? So I had all that. Plus, I made the Roy mixtape. I got the Roy Lost tapes on my YouTube. And
if you want to see the YouTube link is right above on the Transaction Jacksun info. I got the Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You guys see it in the link above. So you ain't got to guess.
A lot of videos, so you just keep scrolling down. It's gonna say Lost Roy tapes, and it's probably like 7 songs on that. But you know, I actually I burned them off an old CD onto a laptop, so it's a lot of songs that's choppy, but just hear the history of it. You definitely can go hear some of that stuff.
I got you. Well, guys, definitely go check that out and make that share thing. We might need to re-release that because I didn't know that. I never even knew this.
You know, I got a lot of people because that's back when we was pushing CDs.
Yep. So
you know what I'm saying. But I know I got a lot of people that got old CDs out there. I just got to find out who I got to reach out to
and get them
get those clean copies, because you know a lot of people reserve their CDs back then.
Well, if you're listening to listen to this right now.
Listening, and y'all got some of my oldest music that you think nobody else got, or I don't even have, like, man, reach out and get that to me so I can, you know what I'm saying, remaster it and re-release it and do all that stuff.
Shout out to that, man. I see that's why. Let me tell you something. I got a friend. Tell me feels about this. One thing, and she said, and one thing my job boy from the bird, she said, man, y'all some hustling, pushing fellas, boy. She said, and y'all support each other, but you know, it be beef, but I think overall, nobody gonna love everything. But I think for the most part, when you do something, the Berg will get behind you. I think we done had a few singles from the Berg, and everybody kind of they get behind it and push it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I just feel like it got to be good though.
Yeah, it got to be good.
It got to be good.
It got to be
good.
Or
it got to make some type of. It got to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Either way,
it got to make sense.
Because I don't expect nobody to get behind anything that ain't good.
Nah, I'm with you on that one.
I don't care if you from here or not.
You got to push it.
Yeah.
So do you think? So we do that. I ain't gonna lie, man. Bro, I don't want to say no crazy. I just feel funny right now that I didn't even know that, because I'm like, I was hoping the Brooklyn that, my God, at that time we got Rack 'em Up, jumping out the roof.
I was performing out there.
601.
I was performing out there. 601 was like our spot though.
No, but see, this is the thing too. I guess when I go out there, like I say, you some of my friends wasn't as friendly.
Yeah.
But what I can say is,
so that what Rack 'em Up used to be like though. You know what I'm saying? With the unfriendly.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying?
but like I said, I always got love, and always was it's a good party. But man, there's a lot of we were friendly fire up in there, Jack.
Yeah.
Good times though, good times.
Yeah.
But dang. So what would you say? Because I missed that one. So what would you say was your most, I guess, popular song? I'm at 2 questions. What do you think your most popular song? And if somebody wants to know who Transaction Jacksun is, and Watch Out is, if they want to know who that person is, what song would you recommend to go hear? First, your most popular song, and the second song is, if they want to know who you are, which song would you recommend them to go listen to?
Well, I think the most popular song that people really know me for, and it's not an original song, you know what I'm saying, but it came off of Perk vs. Kush 2. That's one of my albums, but that came off Perk vs. Kush 2. And it's the song called The Weed Man. Song called Weed Man. I think that's my most popular song. That's the song that people that I never met before know me for.
They know that song.
They really, really know that song.
That just one of them good. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Showing love. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Showing love. We'll give us a quick shout outs. Carlos Felder talking about all the athletes from the neighborhood fairgrounds. I'm sorry about how 49ers just lost. Everybody showing love. Dante Ferry, #100. Shout out D-Lot.
That's my partner. That's my homie.
Oh yeah.
Fairground.
Everybody fairground checking in. Shout out D-Lot for that share. Appreciate that. Carlos, hit that share button. Talking about the fairgrounds.
Everybody hit that share button.
Hit that share button, Carlos.
Hey, if you're off my block, man, if you're at the fairground, hit that share button. Let everybody see this. You know, we got some older heads off the fairground that probably gonna want to see this. Like, yeah, make sure my aunt them see this.
There you go.
Man, hey, make sure everybody see this. They probably be wanting to watch stuff like this. So.
Okay, that push and it's positive. And that's push it. Okay, so you say your most popular song would be The Weed Man. That's the song that the popular song.
Yeah, because I got a lot that I could pick, but I know the reaction I got from that.
On that one. Okay. You could feel when you got one.
A kid, it was a kid, bro. A kid, he's still a fan to this day. He followed me and he hit me up. I talked back to him and all that. But yeah, he still hit me up.
But that's
I was matter of fact, I got an aunt that used to stay on Stilton.
Mm-hmm.
I was riding down Stilton. Shout out to Rudy. You know what I'm saying? I passed by and I see them boys outside kicking it. He shout out to me, hey, Weed Man, hey, all this, all right. But you know,
hey, those who know that's Rudy.
Yeah, to the bone, man. That's what he did. But look, yeah, he shot that out. I rolled past. I was like, man, who that was? So you know, I'm right off Stilton and I go to my aunt's house. But as I'm coming back up, I see a little kid. He riding a 4-wheeler, and he like flagging me down. I was like, you know, I'll stop and wind the window down. And he was like, hey, you the one who made the song called Weed Man, innit? And it blew my mind. I was like, what you know about weed anyway? But it was crazy because I ain't never seen a kid a day in my life.
But he knew who you was.
Yeah.
He knew big.
I don't know. He probably done seen me over there before, but that's what I'm saying. He knew who I was.
Yeah, he passed it. Oh, that what Rudy say? At the Weed Man. Yeah. That's crazy. But made the song.
Yeah, I even did a little interview with them and put them on one of my vlogs too.
No.
Yeah, I did.
So they want to check the vlogs out.
It's one of them and another brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to shout the name out because I ain't want to get the name wrong.
I feel. Yeah. We gonna let that be okay. So now, what the next thing is, if somebody want to know who is Transaction Jacksun, I'm saying it right.
Yeah,
Transaction Jacksun. I get a little tongue tied sometimes. Transaction Jacksun, Wild Child. What song would you tell them to go listen to?
If they wanted to know who I was.
If they want to know who you was. Like, what would you tell, like this is, if you know who I am, start with this song and just go from there. What song would you tell them? Yeah,
that's a hard one. I got to really think. So,
hey, y'all, guys, my interview skills are going to another level.
But yeah, man, if I got to just come off the top of my head, it's just like, you know, I have to separate the two because Wild Child was one person in that transition when I moved to Florida in 2014. I came back 2015, but I just felt like I had made a whole transition, and so I changed my name. So
and I like when you spell Jacksun too.
Yeah, son, because Wild Child, that son, that was my original name, and son is just, it's like energy, you know.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I spin it like that. But as Wild Child, I think the song for them to get to know me, I would tell them to go listen to Strong. That's off of Perk vs. Kush. That's part 1. That's the original Perk vs.
And is this song available on your YouTube?
That's available on everything.
Okay, and available on everything is they're gonna type in
Perk vs. Kush.
Perk vs. Kush.
Yeah, it's just like one word. I like to write everything like that.
Make it easy.
Yeah.
It make it easier. It makes it, and this us dealing in the analytics, it makes it easier to find too.
Yeah.
It makes it easier to find. Okay, and the name of the song is called
Strong.
Strong.
Yeah.
okay. Cause now what happened is they're gonna go look it up. Cause I learned that sometimes like, hey, if I don't know who you are, where do I need to start from? Cause like once you get them a good start space, then they can go. Then I understand now. Then they just go down your rabbit hole. What you want? You want them to go down a Wild Child, Transition Jacksun. You want to go down that rabbit hole, cause then that's how they become a fan.
Yeah,
going down the rabbit hole, like, oh, hey, then be like, you didn't learn like I ain't learned. I knew he made the first Roy song.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on game though with that.
Yeah, cause my mindset blown by that. Okay, so you're going. So, cause at what time? Okay, so you rapping. At what time do we start? At what time do Lil Types come in the picture? Which is your effing twin, bro. That's your twin, bro.
2008.
So 2008.
Summertime, 2008.
Oh, you 1 year behind me.
Yeah.
I had my first one in 2007.
Yeah.
Wild time. We came out the door fast.
Summertime, 2008. Yeah.
Okay. So your boy,
he's 13.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 13.
Wow, that's time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Cause mine is 14. Oh, it's 14. Wow. Okay. So at that time, when your little man born, I'm gonna say little man. If you want to say his name, that's on you. I'm just calling him little man.
Yeah, Tayshawn.
Okay, Tayshawn. You know, I don't know if you want to say his name or not.
Shout out my son. I hope you watching it with your mama.
Hey, shout out Tayshawn. You know, all like to be respectful. Shout out Tayshawn. When Tayshawn comes in the picture, does your brain make like a?
Nah, not right off. It did. It was a dramatic change for me.
Okay.
But I wasn't all the way prepared at the time. You know what I'm saying? I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to step up to the learning curve and just force myself to take responsibility. But at the beginning, I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying?
You weren't ready, okay. But then
I didn't run away, but I just
you got ready fast.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was real stressful for me.
Okay. Man,
I was just green at the time. I felt like I didn't know what to do. I was, you know what I'm saying?
Learning.
Yeah.
Learning on the job.
Yeah.
So you do that. So when he comes in, do you like, I need to get some money, or do you at that time you get like a 9 to 5? Are you still like just like
no,
foot in, foot out, foot in?
You know, sometimes you go run and get 9 to 5, but I would definitely both foot in. I was both foot in. You know what I'm saying? Both feet was in. I was up to my knees by then. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I was okay. I was definitely moving and grooving at around 08.
Okay.
Yeah, I was knee deep.
Say knee deep. Both feet. Okay. Cause let me tell you all I can see is, and I hate to use being a father, and I know the kind of father you is, because every time I see you like me. Every time I see you, you got, especially your boy, you got your kids with you, or you got a son with you. So I'm gonna judge you off that. And I hate to judge fathers on social media, but two things: you always with your kids, and your wife ain't drag. What? Because I don't even remember.
Man, February 14th, Valentine's Day. That'll be 10 years.
Okay, 10. Congratulations, brother. You stuck it in there, but even I guess before with your wife, even though it's your girlfriend, you weren't getting dragged, because no offense to women, but if a man ain't doing right, y'all have no problem dragging them on social media.
Everybody got their times.
No, well, yeah, but
hey, I don't know. Maybe you know what I'm saying. Maybe you probably missed a lot of things, but I'm gonna just say everybody got their times. You know.
Oh, it's easy. Okay,
Everybody got their times.
Okay,
I can't flex about that because it's probably gonna be a lot of people watching this right now that know some things, know a little. Oh, they probably know a little bit of my mess.
Okay, well,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. At the end of the day, bro. Because I can't say, I didn't. I'll go through my own situation now. I didn't get up a time member, bro. Been married. People don't be married 10 years no more. So that's commendable. Yeah. I know it ain't easy, but I want to shine light on that because that and being a father. Yeah. Because I don't think that go to show. I told somebody used the word. I'm not gonna use the word. I'm gonna say street. I'm using the word street cat, but you know they use the other word. They say, "Oh, he a street cat." I say, being a street cat don't mean you can't be a good father. I said, I've never heard that. I know some of the most ruthless. I'm gonna use the words I say. I'm gonna say ruthless guys in all ways, ruthless, but they are still great fathers. So I tell people, I think people use that as a scapegoat. Like, oh, he in the streets. You can be in the streets and still be a good father. Now you might be putting yourself at you might be taking penitentiary chances, but you can still be a good father. And I don't think you confuse the two. And I'm glad that you and the brothers out here showing that I could be a rapper, I could be this, I could be that, still be successful, still live my life, and still be a good dad all at the same time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't think they don't get enough light.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
I said I had to step up to the learning curve real quick because you know, women more equipped to be parents. You know what I'm saying?
I agree
before we are, because they gonna be the one to carry a kid.
I agree with that.
9 times out of 10, they gonna be the one to take care of the kid.
I agree with that.
But yeah, my wife, she definitely ain't she ain't holding nothing back on me. You know what I'm saying? She made sure I was gonna learn what I needed to learn, and so I could step up and take care of my part.
There you go.
And yeah, she helped me through that. And now what I'm saying, I got it. I finally got it.
Yeah,
I had him outside with me for real. Yeah. He grew up, but you can't blame me for that. He was with me. He was taken care of.
I know him so. That's a common story, and you could tell the ones who really about that. Like, hey, hold on, I got my little man with me. Let's go. Blah 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 blah. Oh, let me make this move over here right fast and keep that there, because I'm like, and I had an argument with somebody. I said, bro, being a street cat ain't got and that got nothing to do with being a bad father. And I just want to dispel that myth for females using it and guys using it. I'm in the street. Nah, I don't hear that, man. You can be in the streets and still take care of your children. You know what I'm saying? So to talk about the rapping. So at what age did your son realize his dad's a rapper and people know his dad as a rapper? Because a
long time ago. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna ask him that after this, but it's like, I think a long time ago.
I know he enjoyed, like, hey, my daddy, because did he know you as the wild child, or he only know Transaction Jacksun? He only know that
wild child.
Okay.
Yeah, he was around. That's what I'm saying. He was around during them days.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, I used to do shows, and
he be there.
You know what I'm saying? His mama tell him if I was going to do shows, especially when he was old enough to understand and stuff like that. So he would know about things like that. He'd see me do photo shoots. He'd be at my video shoots.
Getting experience.
Yeah, he was watching all of it. So he knew about it.
So did he tell people, hey, my daddy wild child? You might not know about it.
People might approach him as little wild child and be like, oh yeah, well, I know your daddy like your daddy.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? He don't look like your daddy.
Yeah.
Boy, that boy is you.
Yeah. I got another twin though. I got another baby boy that look just like him.
Good God. Yeah. But hey, you know what? Hey, in the words of my daddy, when my dad pick at people, because I'm more of a junior, and I just like I'm a Brownsky version of him. Yeah. He tell people, who the hell he supposed to look like? He supposed to look like me.
Somebody else's problem.
But okay, so you're doing this. So at one point, see, I'm doing things I think are true. I'm not sure. At one time, was you signing somebody or had some kind of deal with?
Nah. You never had no deal.
Never no, or like a relationship.
Me and my partner started our label, MVM Entertainment.
Okay.
And when we actually got our LLC, it was EME Entertainment. Just so you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't have no copyright issues and stuff like that with trying to name it like something else. So we named it EME Entertainment. We're still for MVM Entertainment.
Okay. But you didn't want no kind of.
But so, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just as far as how we was pushing it and how we was branding it, it was just maybe people thought I was signed or something.
Yeah, because it's almost like, because like I judge things off this way I see it. It felt like you was going real hard. It felt like a movement. You know, you could feel like something like with a movement. It felt So if you was making it bigger than what it is, like you did a good job. Well, not make it bigger. You just were putting that work in. It just felt like a whole movement was coming. Like, was he signing somebody? Were you part of something? Like,
yeah, but that's what it was. Envy Me Entertainment, Envy Me, EME, ENT. That's what we was pushing. And yeah, I don't know. I was you know what I'm saying, my promo game was crazy on the ground. Like even if I had to do it by myself, but you know I had a couple of my partners.
Yeah.
My little homie Vontae Lucas. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to him. He one of my biggest supporters.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying. We grew up together. He off the fairground too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying. He know what time it is.
Okay.
Like he used to support me, so I have him as far as promo and doing promo. Him and his brother Darius. You know,
shout out Darius. Talking about I call him light skinned Darius.
Yeah, you know Darius.
Off the fairgrounds. Shout out Darius.
But yeah, them boys, you know what I'm saying, they used to pretty much ride with me everywhere.
Bro, you know what's crazy about the fairground is? As much cookouts over there, bro, you could do a concert at the fairgrounds.
Just there.
Yeah. You ever perform? Have you?
We used to have our little annual block parties. We need to bring that back.
The man shut it down.
Everybody from the fairground that's watching it on the little on the fairground committee and stuff like that. That's on our little personal page. And we need to bring that block party back for the summertime. I'm willing to help. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't perform up there.
The block party every year.
We used to. We had up to like 6 or 7 or 8 maybe. Like we had a few of them. I mean, we actually had a couple of them before we started counting them.
Yeah.
But it always was you know how they have the Father's Day cookout.
On Sunnyside.
That used to be on Sunday.
Yep.
We started having ours on Saturday. So and it started getting crazy.
I think with Sunnyside still stupid.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Ours actually got like that. Ours actually got like Sunnyside, you know, that's right down the street from us anyway.
Let me tell you something about y'all though. I done seen a birthday party out there get stupid. When I say stupid, I mean like packed.
Yeah.
The tents out there, shout out to the fairground. I'm gonna tell you about the fairground because in my class, bro, I don't even think it's actually a male. I don't think it's actually even a male from. Forgive me, I don't remember but name. I think buddy's name might have been Rico.
Rico Davis.
Yeah, but he I'm saying
I think Rico Rico probably ain't graduated, but he
was a middle school, then he disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rico, R.I.P. Rico Davis, man. Rico passed away. I think that was like last year. Okay,
see, I didn't, because I remember him like in middle school, then he like just disappeared. I remember last name because I'm gonna tell you, shout out to the
Rico was actually living in Columbia or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, R.I.P. Rico.
But he from the fairgrounds, right?
Off the fairground, yeah, for sure.
But let me tell you something, boy. Let me tell you, this fairground, I'm talking trash. I thought of somebody else from the fairgrounds. Could be talking trash. Them girls had pushed FGP like no other. Shout out Quita. Shout out Quita, Danielle, Keisha, and I think
Destiny Robinson.
Yeah, shout out there. Oh, can't forget. Shout out Destiny, man. And them girls, hey, y'all all great women now. Y'all all successful men. Y'all done was the most fightingest on site, ready to go. I ain't never seen nothing like it. And this crazy part too. I told somebody this crazy part about them. I'm talking trash about y'all.
They used to just be, you know what I'm saying, more popular than really fighters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they no.
But I mean, you know,
I seen Quita fight.
Ain't nobody used to tolerate no disrespect.
No, yeah,
but that was all of us, but
I see them.
I wouldn't say they was all fighters, you know what I'm saying?
Watch out. I see them first thing. But let me say this smart.
I didn't want to put that narrative out.
No, I can put a narrative. I'm gonna put two narratives about y'all though. I seen them take it there, fight. But this is the crazy part about it. All that fighting stuff, all them girls were smart. Yeah. Every single one. I'm talking when I say smart, I don't mean like just bidding it back. I mean like smart, like AP classes and like advanced courses.
Yeah.
But disrespect, they're gonna take it there.
Yeah.
30 deep in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause then y'all was under them.
Yeah, they was with
one.
you.
Yeah, this was me.
It was with you.
Shout out to Fairgrounds for that one. Cause I thought about it. I said all them girls would fight, but all them girls was smart.
Mm-hmm.
Every last one of them. Cause usually be like, usually girls whatever. But shout out to them.
No, yeah, these wasn't those type of girls. They were definitely
smart.
Yeah,
but that's just the Fairgrounds. So do you think, even though the Fairgrounds is a small community, this might be family, do you feel as though, no, I'm not gonna put it in the Fairgrounds, I'm gonna just say the Berg, because that's more better. Do you feel like the Berg supports you? And I'm gonna give my feedback. I'm gonna hear yours first. Do you feel like the Berg supports you? However you feel the support should be.
I feel like the Berg support me when it's time to support me.
Okay.
Now, when I say that, it's just like, what I'm saying, I had my time. I done been out there. I didn't receive that support. I done seen it. I done felt it. So I can't never say they didn't support me.
Okay.
It's like, as far as now, just like I said, I had my time. So I don't even expect the same level of report. We got so much new talent and, new things going on. And, the attention span is very short.
Very short.
So it's like, yeah, it's like I don't get the same type of support that I used to get.
Because you were younger.
Yeah. I was more active too, though.
See, that's
definitely a big part of it too. Because I was more active with what I needed to be active with, and that was the music. So I definitely gained more support when I was more active.
Because then they know you. Yeah. So I'm glad you said that. That's why I love the interviews. I want to shine light on people. I tell people, a caveat. I like to shine light on people who I know doing something, and people like they just don't. Think about this, bro. Think about me. How many people that know you that don't know that real story?
It's a lot. There's a lot of people
that don't know that story.
People that met me way after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a lot of people that probably don't know that story.
Yeah, I don't know that story. But that's probably the interviews could they can know who is, well, some people they will call you watch out. Who is Transaction Jacksun? That's like a ton to me, Transaction Jacksun, but like, and this is the thing I tell people about when I do these things. Cause everybody know we all right. That's why I think about the Bird. We all on the grind, try to give each other go. People actually doing something.
Yeah.
They actually not just fake number like, bro, hey, go to my YouTube. Here it go. Like if I say, hey, brother, I'm gonna hear a song. Here go the song. This was popping. Not, I got to make a song. I got to figure it out.
It's right there.
Like, bro,
I got a place for you to go get.
Like, bro, you can't. I ain't gonna put dog out there like that. I'm just saying, somebody asked me to do an interview, and they like, when I say got nothing going on, like, I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
Like, if numbers low, because all my numbers gonna be high, but like, they literally got nothing going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna interview about life.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, interview about life. I talk to myself.
Exactly.
So are you in the lab cooking up something right now?
Yeah, I'm cooking up like a food right now.
Okay, so you're cooking up, and bro, you got some of the hardest merch.
Yeah, thank you. You got to cook before you eat. Merch,
you got to cook before you eat.
You
got to cook before you eat. That thing had like the
that's you talking about it got the fork on it.
Yeah.
It got the well, now I got it on the plate.
Okay, yeah.
It's like you got to cook before you eat on the plate with the fork on it.
Bro, I love it.
And,
I love it.
My original one is, you know what I'm saying, it was like the classic one.
Yep.
It go across the chest.
Yep.
With the fork on the inside.
Yep.
And up. So
yep.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you just did this now too, because I thought about something, and I'm glad I saw your shirt. So we're gonna get the merch, and when we get the merch, they can just go to any of your links, and then the links above on this interview.
DM inbox. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. You can hit me directly. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get with you.
He gonna get it done. So what time frame we looking at for the album to drop?
Well, I got something coming out 420. Yeah, 420, man. Everybody know what's happening, man. if you do, you know what I'm saying, follow my music, and you know what's about to happen 420. I'm coming back with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
we drop 420. Okay, so now I'm about to switch up 420.
Perk versus Kush 3, man.
Perk versus Kush 3. Yeah, we definitely can comment to that. So now I'm gonna flip it. Shirt says Slauson.
Shirt says Slauson.
Okay. I saw when you went out there.
Yeah.
You in LA. Now I'm gonna ask you. I want you to tell me about Nip and what symbolic he means to you, with being very you don't have to be too direct.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, how was the experience? And like I also saw you took a picture with Cowboy.
Yeah.
And also tell me about the experience. Tell me about. Let's talk about the experience. Let's talk about Nip first.
Right.
Then talk about the experience in being in LA.
So as far as Nip, like, you know, I learned the Nip probably like 09, 08, 09, something like that. And you know what I'm saying, I connected with him, you know what I'm saying, on another level. I started paying attention on another level. You know what I'm saying? But that led me to the music.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying, I respected the music. I see he had music with a couple people I like. I was listening to Coke Boys, French Montana. And he had music with Wiz Khalifa. And he had music with The Game.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying, like, those people that I admired that I was listening to on the regular.
Yep.
That's how I came across Nipsey Hussle.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying, I took a liking to him back then, especially knowing what he represented was similar to something I represented. So I took a liking to him from there, and you know what I'm saying, I basically just followed his career. But you know, as his career progressed, you know what I'm saying, and the TMC, which you know what I'm saying, the marathon continues, it's just like his whole philosophies and his teachings, and you know what I'm saying, his words that came behind that, as far as the motivation, it's that's the same reason a lot of other people fell in love with Nipsey Hussle and what he stood for.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing I fell for, you know what I'm saying? So it was just basically like more so the motivation that he, you know what I'm saying, that he gave off with his energy and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying, being that we connected in another way, that made it easier to gravitate towards him. So
let me tell you one thing I love about Nipsey. I found him shout out to Antoine Peel. I gotta give credit to Antoine Peel for this one. I didn't find out the Nipsey until the marathon. The album, the marathon. And I found him because Antoine Pugh made a post about the album.
Yeah.
I had seen Nipsey, because Nipsey one of them like I call it like one of them rappers, but for some reason he would do like a lot of like hood movie appearances.
Yeah.
Like I see it like he did like a hood movie appearances, and they were like he had a lot of like clips that went viral.
You got
like,
things from California.
So all them
Hollywood right there. You can get he was getting movie roles before he was even famous for rap.
For real.
Like
because he was just big out there. Like we didn't know my, and I know because I always see him go viral for like talking about like he always been talking about like finances and getting his stuff together.
Yeah.
And he would have these clips that went back then. It was called viral. We just didn't call it viral. He had all these clips that would come out.
Yeah.
So I found a marathon, and let me tell you another thing I expect about marathon. He almost has that. I call it the game effect. The game a little bit rough on the edges. That even though people might not agree with whatever side they represent, they're so well respected that people respect the music and they just respect them. It's not it ain't no tension.
Yeah.
Like Snoop Dogg.
Like
I don't care what you is.
Hate Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I don't care what you
hate Snoop.
And Snoop let you know where he's standing.
Yeah.
But what you gonna say?
But Snoop filled with love. He give off love.
Yes,
you know
and like, he's Snoop.
How can you hate How can you hate love?
You cannot. And and I said and I found Nipsey then with the marathon, and I was on him ever since then. And because a lot of people be capping. A lot of people didn't know who Nipsey Hussle still was. I think they just capping. I think they got on Victory Lap after he died.
Yeah.
The Victory Lap was out like a whole year before he even died.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother subject. As long as they found it. Okay, but they found Nipsey. So how was the whole LA? Because when you went to LA, you went to LA.
Yeah, I went to LA.
You went to LA.
I ain't went on the tours. You went to LA. I was in LA for real. So
You got a picture of a cowboy, nigga can't even find him now. People, I'm stop used to using. People can't even find him.
Yeah. I know where to find him, man.
No. I'm saying like, of course you might know to find him, but I'm saying he's not easily accessible. That's a better word.
Yeah, but see, he actually got a store out there, so you know what I'm saying. He got a store
now too?
Yeah, he got his own store now.
Even after the whole.
Yeah,
I thought they tried to pin him.
He wasn't involved in it.
No, he wasn't involved, but that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, he was just there, man. And you know how the internet play, like they create their own narrative.
Yeah. No, not for. I don't think he got trouble for that. I thought they were trying to pin him on just for a probation violation.
Oh, I don't know. But as a recent.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't heard that.
Yeah. That's why they did the state attorneys and stuff trying to dismiss it because they were trying to push it like because that is because you're not supposed to be over there.
Yeah.
Like
he's not in the plaza though. The store that he has now, like it's not in that plaza.
So he be good because his probation said he's not allowed to be in Crenshaw. Yeah. Allegedly, according to Clubhouse, that could be fake too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
I gotta look that up though.
Yeah. Look it up. I think he might be sick now too. So look it up. So how was your LA? A fella, let me tell you, that's just a real nigga, not a real recognized real. Yeah. How was that fella from Orangeburg, South Carolina, going to LA and moving around? How was that a whole experience?
That was actually my second trip. My second trip to LA. That was my second trip to LA. You know what I'm saying? My first one was a little more green, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what to do around there. Where you can go and what's to do. But as far as that one, like, yeah, that was a different experience because, you know, they had the whole memorial for Nipsey and all that. So we went out there to pay our respects, just being big fans, and you know what I'm saying? It was like, how can I say it? It was like shock, like it was like culture shock. It's like culture shock. It's like we done watched a whole lot, grew up off a whole lot of West Coast movies. And that's why I'm saying this is my second trip, but I ain't experienced what I experienced on that one. You know what I'm saying? So we done watched a whole lot of West Coast movies, grew up off of that, Minister Society, Boys in the Hood, South Central, things like that. So you know the culture. You done seen it from afar, but you right on it, you right in it, you right there with it, you right around the people. And ain't no cap, ain't no security, ain't no protection, ain't no nothing.
They all right there.
Where everything at, where everybody at. You got close family members, you got cousins, you got people, but you know what I'm saying, in that area, Crenshaw and Slauson, right there at that corner is like that. Yeah, that became the heart of their hood. So it's like to be there around that whole atmosphere. It was a lot of tourists there, but it was a lot of locals.
Yeah, I got you.
All the locals.
I got you.
Even some surrounding locals from other sets and
I got you. I got you.
All that.
But everybody, I heard everybody kept respectful because I don't.
Everybody kept it respectful.
Everybody kept respect. When you got to.
Yeah.
If you didn't, I think it would have been bad for anybody
and
who
didn't. I think you know that was a big part of the reason why our experience was a little better than it probably
would have been the other time.
Yeah. But I also been out there a few more times since then, so every time my experience been pretty decent.
Okay, but do you kind of know where to go? I ain't gonna say know where to go or not to go, but like you kind of like.
Yeah, I done been out there enough. I know how to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just got to know what you're doing. You know, because a lot of that, pretty much like traveled across the country. You know what I'm saying? It affected southern regions to, you know what I'm saying, East Coast, everything. It affected all of us in these southern states and all of that. So everybody got maybe they little gangbang history, but you know, as far as like red and blue, that's the mecca of where all that started at. So you got to respect that for what it is. I don't care. It don't matter where you're from. If you're not from there originally, you got to respect that for what it is. So as long as you go out there knowing that, you'll probably be better off. You got to respect. That's if you are affiliated.
I ain't got nothing to say on that one. That's if you watch it. But the thing when I saw it, I said, wow. Just to show that so when you flew out there, the NIP thing, did something happen? You was going to LA anyway, or you in the LA just for that?
I went to LA just for that.
Just for that? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. But see, that was one experience that I wish I could have went, but I felt so. I'm not gonna lie, I felt kind of like conflicted, kind of, because it's almost like a weird thing. It's almost like me, like I want to go out there, but I don't know what's really.
Yeah, you don't know
the temperature right now. Yeah, especially with something like that just happened.
But yeah, the temperature was still, yeah, it was 100 degrees out there at the time.
Yeah, because I'm like
for real, like you could feel that tension. You could feel that tension even with all the tourists and all that, because we actually, man, we kicked it out there like all night. So when the tourists started to clear up, we were still there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. It was like, you know what I'm saying, just getting to know people and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying, we was made to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, we got our drink, you know what I'm saying? We paid our respects, we pulled some out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We were kicking it like we was one of the homies out there. So yeah, we did that, man. Shout out to my cousin, man, Dooley, man. Go there, man.
Shout out. That's
who I was out there with.
Yes, I know that cat forever too.
Yeah.
I know that cat forever.
Yeah.
But man, bruh, episode 77. I think this was a great episode. How you feel about it?
Yeah, man, I feel pretty good.
It's a great episode, man.
I hope they watching. I hope y'all sharing, man. This, man.
Hey, they definitely been watching. They definitely been sharing. Y'all can run them shares up some more, man. And right now, we streaming live on 3 platforms. We on my Facebook, my page Facebook, and it's on YouTube right now also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so okay. Hey, we be hitting them all, and them clips gonna be on Instagram. But I want to thank y'all. Episode 77. Wild Child, aka Transaction Jacksun, aka Titus, aka Fairground Legend.
Yeah, aka Weed Man.
The song.
Perp versus Kush.
Perp versus Kush.
Some people even call me that too. Perp versus Kush.
Perp versus Kush.
The Indians call me that because I used to be in the stores promoting my my albums and posting posters and putting CDs, little promo CDs. And
little thing.
So yeah, they started calling me Perp versus Kush, the Indians and stuff like that on stores and stuff like that.
But before we leave, I'm gonna let you get the last words. I'm gonna let you last words. Social media rundown, even though most of them top social media rundown, where they can find your music at, where to look it up, and all that kind of stuff. Floor is yours.
All right, Transaction Jacksun, man. You can find me on IG, transaction_Jack, or at You Gotta Cook Before You Eat. You can find me on YouTube at You Gotta Cook Before You Eat TV. That's UGOTTACOOK. That's You Gotta Cook. All right, B, the letter B, the number 4, and EAT.
All right.
I had to break it all the way down because I basically made that one word. But yeah, man, look out for more vlogs coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I think the last one I did was like maybe number 34.
Okay.
I'm working on episode 35. You Gotta Cook Before You Eat TV. Perp versus Kush 3 dropping 420. Ain't gonna be no pushbacks because I don't care how it come out. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how the stoners do, so we gonna drop it how it go and we gonna smoke. But 420, Perp versus Kush 3. We got You Gotta Cook Before You Eat, the EP. Money Talk, Transaction Jacksun featuring PG Raw. That's on all platforms.
Okay.
We got a couple other singles on all platforms. So Transaction Jacksun on all platforms, and you spell Jacksun JACKSUN. I'm gonna break everything down for you so you can find out what's going on with me. But shout out to everybody, man. RP my girl Shine from Off the Block, Fairground, Latasha Mack, you know what I'm saying? Originally Dooley. But one that recently passed, shout out my homie Ham, you know what I'm saying? Edward Jones, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, RIP. Everybody we lost off the block this year, man, because we already done had a few deaths since in this month of January. So everybody that passed away, Miss Burt, you know what I'm saying? My homie Marcy from the block, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know Marcia, her grandma passed. RP to her. And man, everybody that done lost somebody, RP to them, man, cause you know. And just shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my wife. I love you.
There you go. He did that. Hey, but she waiting on that. She waiting on you, but you better put that in there. But hey guys, if you're on Facebook, for all Marvinsports Life info, for all Transaction Jacksun info, if you're on Facebook, look up, hit the link, no problem. If you're on YouTube, the down, everything is in the description. We everywhere. If you're looking for us, you can find us. Hey guys, episode 77, Marvinsports and Life, and we out.